Fundamentals Chapter 1. Career Opportunities and History of Aesthetics. Learning Objectives. After completing this chapter, you will be able to explain how career opportunities and the history of the profession are critical to aesthetics. Describe the career options available to help licensed estheticians. List types of existing aesthetics practices to chart your career path. Outline skin care practices from early cultures. Summarize the current and future states of the aesthetics industry as described in this chapter. Explain how career opportunities and the history of the profession are critical to aesthetics. Aesthetics is a career in which you can continuously learn new skills and make a difference in the lives of others every day. Figure 1.1. Whether you are coming to aesthetics as your first, second, or third career path, it holds the promise of independence, pride, and community. Being a professional esthetician opens many doors that are not available in other industries. Once you become proficient and master the basics, the only limits that you will experience are those that you allow to define you. Estheticians should study and have a thorough understanding of the career opportunities and history of aesthetics because you can learn about the many and diverse career opportunities to begin planning for your career. It is good to have a historical perspective on where we have been to know how far we have come. Materials used in early beauty preparations may have been instrumental in determining how materials are used today, such as in color formulations and cosmetics. You will have a better understanding of how culture can shape product development and how it can bring about the necessity for change. Describe the career options available to licensed estheticians. Aesthetics, also known as aesthetics, from the Greek word aesthetikos, meaning perceptible to the senses, is a branch of anatomical science that deals with the overall health and well-being of the skin, the largest organ of the human body. Did you know? You will see the spelling of esthetician vary slightly depending on where you are working. In the medical realm, you will more often see the word spelled as esthetician in reference to the original Greek word aesthetikos. Many cosmetic surgeons, nurses, and clinical estheticians prefer esthetician. In recent history, the initial letter A has been dropped in Western Europe and in the United States because the word esthetician relates more to the newer spa culture and has become a more modern term. An esthetician is a specialist in the cleansing, beautification, and preservation of the health of skin on the entire body, including the face and neck. Some establishments may also call this specialist an esthetician, which is more common in medical settings. Estheticians provide preventive care for the skin and offer treatments to keep the skin healthy and attractive. They may also manufacture, sell, or apply cosmetics. They are trained to detect skin problems that may require medical attention. However, unless an esthetician is also a licensed dermatologist, physician, or physician's assistant, they cannot make a diagnosis, prescribe medication, or give medical treatments. Aesthetics is an exciting, ever-expanding field. Over the past few decades, it has evolved from a minor part of the beauty industry into an array of specialized services offered in elegant, full-service salons, day spas, and wellness centers. As a licensed esthetician, you can choose from a wide range of career options. The information in this chapter highlights only a few opportunities to consider when starting to plot a path that is right for you to launch your career. Almost everything you do is a stepping stone to the next level of advancement in your career, so while still in school, start dreaming early, stay open-minded, and consider your future as an esthetician. Salon or day spa esthetician. Description: estheticians in a salon or day spa are skin care specialists and consultants. Place of employment: estheticians work at full-service salons, skin care salons, or day spas. These may be independent businesses or national chains, and they may operate within hotels or department stores. Preferred skills/common duties: performing facials and facial massage, waxing, and providing body treatments, applied both manually and with the aid of machines, figure 1.2, and providing makeup services. Other job duties may include doing laundry, confirming appointments, and making follow-up calls to clients that have come in for a treatment, keeping records of the services provided and the products clients use, behaving pleasantly toward clients, and being skillful at selling products and services. Growth opportunities. You can work your way up to management and supervisory positions. With experience, you may decide to open your own salon or buy an established business or franchise. Most private salon or franchise owners have multiple responsibilities. Besides running the business, you may perform some or all of the services your business offers, or you may choose to limit your services to the areas of skin care and makeup. Clinical esthetician. Description: clinical aesthetics, previously known as medical aesthetics, involves the integration of surgical procedures and aesthetic treatments. In this setting, the physician concentrates on surgical work while the esthetician assists with aesthetic treatments. Contact your state board to find out the rules and regulations for estheticians working in a medical setting. Place of employment. In medical settings, estheticians perform services ranging from working with pre- and post-operative patients to managing a skin care department in a medical spa. The settings may include outpatient clinics, dermatology clinics, medical spas, laser clinics, dental offices, or research and teaching hospitals. Preferred skills/common duties: providing patient education, marketing, buying, and selling products, applying camouflage makeup, and, with a physician's supervision, performing advanced treatments, including laser and light therapies, depending on state licensing rules, Figure 1.3. In addition, an experienced esthetician may manage the cosmetic surgery office or act as a patient care coordinator. Some estheticians are certified nursing assistants, CNAs, licensed practical nurses, LPNs, or registered nurses, RNs. Growth opportunities. This type of work is very demanding, and it is important to be adaptable. Many rules and regulations must be understood and followed in a medical setting, and there is much at stake. You must be a good leader but also be able to follow instructions explicitly. Teamwork is the #1 priority in a medical organization. Waxing specialist/brow specialist. Description: waxing specialists remove hair from the face and/or body mainly by using hard or soft wax, but also by threading, sugaring, and tweezing. Brow specialists specialize in brow shaping by waxing, tweezing, and other extraction methods, Figure 1.4. Place of employment. There are corporate-owned waxing salons along with privately owned ones. Brow specialists are hired by salons and makeup companies. Preferred skills/common duties: being capable and skilled in removing all face and body hair by tweezing and waxing, as well as being willing to help out around the salon by answering phones and performing infection control duties. A minimum of 1 year of retail sales may be required in some situations. Growth opportunities. Between 2011 and 2015, the waxing business grew by 7.6% annually, according to IBISWorld's Industry Market Report, *, with the rise of waxing salons and a continued consumer focus on physical appearance, more and more estheticians are taking jobs as waxing specialists. Owner of You, Microspa, a skin health and wellness retreat based in Reno, Nevada, leader is a Reiki master, is the former president of the Nevada State Board of Cosmetology, and has worked as an art director, a visual merchandiser, a makeup artist, and an editor at Skin Sense. What inspired you to make a career in aesthetics? When I was young, I suffered from acne, cystic, painful, scarring acne. I tried every available treatment, prescription, and other advice people gave me. But then I decided to learn about skincare by attending beauty school and becoming a licensed esthetician. What has been the most defining moment in your aesthetics career? Serving Nevadans and the cosmetology industry as a 10-year member and 3-term president of the Board of Cosmetology, and being credited for including education in its mission certainly define my career in professional aesthetics. What would you tell someone considering an aesthetics career? No matter how large or small your skin care center or spa, the client experience requires that we exceed their expectations. Your career as an esthetician depends on your ability to care for yourself and to provide superior care for each client who is on your schedule. How do you give back to the industry? I enjoy sharing my knowledge and experience, including tips and tricks, treatment protocols, and regulatory changes that affect our profession. I make every effort to mentor and am humbled when asked for advice. Frequently I have received a message or bumped into a colleague who tells me, "That one piece of advice you gave has really helped me." Giving a helping hand to someone is a gift that you witness being opened. How do you grow yourself as a professional? A licensed esthetician cares for themselves in the constant pursuit of education. I give myself the gift of routine, daily health and wellness, and focusing my energy on the client in front of me. I also enroll in classes such as mathematics at the university, which expand my current knowledge base and encourage my interest in diverse topics. Makeup artistry. Description: makeup artists must develop a keen eye for color and color coordination so they can select the most flattering cosmetics for each client. They may offer facials and facial massage as part of their services, or they may concentrate only on applying makeup. Figure 1.5. Place of employment. Makeup artists in salons, spas, and department stores work for an hourly wage, commission, salary, or various combinations of all three. Preferred skills/common duties: being skilled in makeup techniques and application, having retail skills to recommend makeup products and colors for home use, staying informed on the latest trends in color, and being efficient and creative. Growth opportunities. Job opportunities for a makeup artist are vast, and only a few are listed here. Makeup artists can work in a salon setting or can freelance. They can also work with commercial photographers, television, theater, fashion, camouflage makeup, or mortuary science, which is preparing and applying cosmetics for the deceased under the direction of a mortician. A more detailed explanation of makeup artist roles appears in Chapter 12, Makeup Essentials. Manufacturer's representative. Description: manufacturer's representatives are responsible for selling products and training estheticians and other staff members on how to properly use those products as well as how to retail and merchandise. Place of employment. Product companies hire knowledgeable estheticians to represent their company and their products. Preferred skills/common duties: calling on spas, salons, drugstores, department stores, and specialty businesses to help build clientele and increase product sales. Traveling a great deal and exhibiting products at trade shows and conventions. Upon selling a product, being well-versed in the product line in order to educate the customer as to why it is beneficial and how to use it. Growth opportunities. Product companies offer the opportunity to advance within the company. One could be a regional manager or move up within other divisions of the company. Expert Q&A, Mary Granger. Licensed esthetician, accomplished educator, and curriculum writer. Granger has over 18 years' experience in the beauty industry. In her career, Granger has been a sales rep and trainer for many well-known international skincare and spa lines, the director of operations for 2 large spa chains, a franchise spa trainer, a regional waxing trainer, and a district manager for a major waxing franchise. What inspired you to make a career in aesthetics? My whole life, I was very self-conscious and had low self-esteem. For me, the ability to make someone feel beautiful and more self-confident is an amazing thing that I can do for others. When a woman feels beautiful and confident, she expands and can conquer the world. What has been the most defining moment in your aesthetics career? Having the opportunity to meet and attend a 3-day Train the Trainer workshop with Carol Phillips. She not only gave me the tools I needed to be an amazing trainer/teacher, but she also believed in me and told me I was amazing. To hear such powerful words from such a remarkable trainer gave me the confidence I needed to really own my place in the aesthetics industry. What has been your most challenging moment, and how did you deal with the adversity? When I was 21, I was the national trainer for a very large spa company known for catering to an older clientele. I knew people would challenge my knowledge base due to the age difference between my clients and me, so I made sure I stepped into each training knowing everything to perfection. I always won over my class by lunchtime and became the most requested trainer in this major company. What would you tell someone considering an aesthetics career? Don't ever let anyone tell you, oh, you just do facials. No. You help men and women feel beautiful and confident. You touch lives. How do you give back to the industry? I am a guest speaker at local beauty schools on a variety of advanced topics. I also have an open door policy with the students I meet, helping them with study sessions for state board exams and even providing complimentary training on services postgrad to help them get a head start in the industry. Salesperson or sales manager. Description: a salesperson or sales manager is responsible for the sales of the products sold within the salon or store. Figure 1-6. Place of employment: salespeople and sales managers work at salons, spas, department stores, boutiques, and specialty businesses. Preferred skills/common duties: keeping records of sales and stock on hand, demonstrating products, selling to clients, cashiering, thoroughly understanding the products and being able to explain the benefits to customers, and cross-selling services and treatments. Growth opportunities: starting in this position allows you to work your way to top management positions and possibly ownership. Cosmetics buyer. Description: cosmetics buyers purchase the products that are sold within a retail setting. Place of employment: cosmetics buyers work at department stores, salons, and specialty businesses. Preferred skills/common duties: keeping up with the latest products, being able to recognize and anticipate trends in skincare, being willing to travel frequently to visit markets, trade shows, and manufacturers' showrooms to learn more about potential products that could be brought into the retail area, keeping records of purchases and sales, and estimating the amount of stock an operation will need over a particular period. Growth opportunities: there is always room for growth in a retail setting. Moving up to store manager or regional manager is one option. Aesthetics writer or beauty editor. Description: aesthetics writers and beauty editors write articles, blogs, or posts for magazines, newspapers, online magazines, or publishing companies. Figure 1-7. Place of employment: aesthetics writers and beauty editors can be freelance contributors, or they may hold permanent positions at newspapers, magazines, education and technology companies, or publishers. Preferred skills/common duties: writing intriguing articles/posts that are of interest and value to the aesthetics community, proofreading and verifying references, having strong communication, research, and writing skills, having a social media presence, and being well immersed in industry trends, skincare topics, and beauty-related research. Growth opportunities: aesthetics writers and beauty editors can manage a team of contributors and content creators or become permanent writers for a marketing firm or publisher. Some writers even move into the role of editor. Expert Q&A gainer Pharmacatics. Pharmacatics currently works part-time at Alexander's Aesthetics in Burlingame, California, as an independent skincare educator. Her focus is teaching various facial massage techniques to licensed estheticians, including lymphatic drainage massage, facial acupressure, and facial aromatherapy. What inspired you to pursue a career in aesthetics? Honestly, my aesthetics career happened by accident. Driven by my ambition to work for the BBC television company as a makeup artist, I studied cosmetology and aesthetics for 3 years in the UK. After 2 unsuccessful interviews with the BBC, I decided to use all of my aesthetics training and began a home visiting practice offering facials, electrolysis, waxing, and body massage, to name a few. All of these services were in my scope of practice in the UK. What has been the most defining moment in your aesthetics career? The most thrilling moment was my first day of work at Dermalogica, where I was employed as a skincare instructor. I had been inspired by Jane Warwind, founder of Dermalogica and the International Dermal Institute, 10 years previously when I first heard her lecture at the Olympia trade show. I had very little confidence back then and couldn't imagine myself standing up in front of a class of fellow estheticians and teaching. Yet, here I was. Standing in front of the head office in Leatherhead, Surrey, I could hardly believe it was happening to me. What would you tell someone considering an aesthetics career? Whilst building your own clientele and providing a professional service is extremely rewarding in itself, there are numerous opportunities in this industry outside of the treatment room. My personal career has included running my own businesses, both a home visiting practice and a brick-and-mortar establishment, traveling the world working aboard luxury cruise ships, teaching nationally and internationally for skincare companies in the UK and US, training skin therapists at the original Dermalogica flagship store in Santa Monica, California, managing Dermalogica in Montana, creating my own independent aesthetic education company, being education manager for Eve Taylor, aromatherapy skincare, and writing articles for trade magazines. How do you give back to the industry? Teaching allows me to pass on the skills and knowledge I've accumulated over the years so estheticians may share with their clients, thus touching a greater number of people. When we hold ourselves to a high standard of work ethics, we maintain the bar for fellow estheticians and reflect to our clients that we are professional service providers, raising the reputation of our industry. How do you grow yourself as a professional? I feel very fortunate to have received an incredibly rich and comprehensive initial training back in the early 1980s. However, if I hadn't updated my skills and knowledge since then, I would be ignorant of all the amazing discoveries we have made about skin physiology, skincare ingredients, and advances in equipment technology. I choose to stay flexible, open-minded, and receptive. In nature, stagnation and withering occurs without growth and change. Travel industry professional. Description: travel industry professionals perform aesthetic services within the travel industry, Figure 1.8. Place of employment: travel industry professionals can work on cruise ships, at airports, for private airline companies, or at destination spas. Preferred skills/common duties: performing all aesthetic services in order to meet traveling clients' needs. Growth opportunities: travel industry professionals can advance into a skincare or cosmetic store manager, general manager, or regional manager positions. Educator. Description: educators teach the theory and technical application of aesthetics, Figure 1.9. Place of employment: educators can teach aesthetics in a public, vocational, industrial, or technical high school. With the necessary certification, private cosmetology and aesthetic schools are also a viable option. Preferred skills/common duties: taking some basic teacher training courses, developing lesson plans, curriculum, worksheets, tests, and any other supplements to assist in teaching others, executing the topics in a clear and concise manner, and being able to demonstrate the practical tasks that an esthetician will have to perform. Growth opportunities: teachers can become a part of many associations that will help develop their career. They can also advance within the school where they teach by becoming a team leader, department director, or school director. Cosmetic chemist and product developer. Description: cosmetic chemists and product developers should be interested in cosmetic chemistry and ingredients. They create new products and develop new technologies, Figure 1.10. Place of employment: cosmetic chemists and product developers work at skincare product companies. Preferred skills/common duties: being involved in all phases of development from ideation to a final new product, having a full understanding of the industry and business, and attending trade shows to keep up to date on new ingredients, thoroughly understanding cosmetic chemistry along with what is beneficial and how different ingredients would work together. Growth opportunities: estheticians can take classes on cosmetic chemistry offered through universities and other community and vocational colleges in order to advance their careers. State licensing inspector or examiner. Description: a licensed, experienced cosmetologist and/or esthetician may become a state inspector or examiner. Place of employment: licensed, experienced cosmetologists and estheticians work in government buildings and state board offices. Preferred skills/common duties: inspectors, conducting regular salon and spa inspections to ensure that managers and employees are following state rules and regulations and meeting ethical standards. State examiners, preparing and conducting examinations, enforcing rules and regulations, investigating complaints, and conducting hearings. Growth opportunities: Most states have laws governing cosmetology and other personal services and give examinations for cosmetology and related licenses. The experience required for this role varies from state to state, but staying current on the latest laws, regulations, and trends is important for job development. Inspectors could extend their job outreach by obtaining dual licenses. State Board Member. Description: State board members are highly qualified and experienced estheticians that support and help to develop content for the laws and rules for licensed professionals. The laws are enforced by the state. Figure 1:11. Place of employment: State board members work in government buildings and state board offices. Preferred skills/common duties: assisting in the development of laws that will protect the public, listening to and ruling over issues of a licensed professional or a license applicant, being prepared to conduct examinations, grant licenses, and inspect schools to ensure that certain physical standards, such as those for space and equipment, are maintained, and making sure that educational materials meet certain specifications. Growth opportunities: state board members can become state inspectors or work for the state government. Oncology-trained esthetician. Description: Oncology-trained aesthetics is a specialized field that helps clients who have cancer. Physicians often treat cancer with chemotherapy or radiation, and each of these has skin-related side effects. Oncology-trained estheticians can ease the discomfort of the damaged skin while enhancing clients' quality of life. Figure 1:12. Did you know? Oncology is the study and treatment of cancer and tumors. Asterisk. Place of employment: oncology training creates many opportunities for estheticians in spa and medical settings. Oncology-trained estheticians can become valued assets in the circle of care by working alongside or receiving referrals from oncologists, radiologists, hospitals, wellness centers, and cancer centers. Preferred skills/common duties: knowing how and when to modify spa services for clients' safety, which is critical during all phases, before, during, and after of cancer treatments. Did you know? Look Good Feel Better, LGFB, is a free public service program that teaches beauty techniques to people with cancer, helping them boost their self-image and camouflage their hair loss. The program is open to all people who have cancer and are actively undergoing treatment. Growth opportunities: oncology-trained esthetician is a relatively new position that has expanded quickly based on need. The cancer survivor count in the U.S. in January 2016 was estimated to be 15.5 million and is expected to be 20.3 million by 2026. Asterisk: with this growing number of survivors, there will be spa clients with specific skin care needs now and possibly for the rest of their life. Anyone interested in pursuing this career path must add oncology training to their basic aesthetic skills. The best preparation for this line of work is training with an experienced instructor who offers hands-on work with real patients who have cancer. Volunteering with the American Cancer Society's Look Good Feel Better program is another viable option. List types of existing aesthetics practices to help chart your career path. Start to create your own plan of action early on. You may enter the field of aesthetics with the dream of working in a particular setting. Some might want to work at a chic urban day spa or a health and wellness center, while others crave a more intimate atmosphere. Understanding more about the qualitative differences in salon and spa environments will help you to narrow your search and find the best fit for your personality and style. Skincare salons and spas range from basic to glamorous, and prices vary according to location and clientele. These options exist in urban, suburban, and rural settings. Salons and spas may be franchised, independent, or corporately owned. They can be full-service, specialized, or health-oriented, and they may be categorized as skincare clinics, salons, day spas, destination spas, or medical spas. Figure 1:13. Before you decide on the setting that is best for you, take time to research and visit a variety of operations. If you do not find the type of spa or salon you are looking for in your locale, there are many trade publications, consumer magazines, and websites that can provide you with more in-depth information to help you make your decision. Getting started as an esthetician. As an esthetician, you are part of an exciting, rewarding, and well-respected profession that will only grow in importance and earning power in the years ahead. If you can dream of your ideal career, you can make it happen. This is a time of revolutionary changes in what we know about skin and the ways we care for it. With this said, it is important to learn about the origin of aesthetics and where we have been to know how far we have come on this skincare journey. For more information about the aesthetics profession, visit these websites: www.lookgoodfeelbetter.org, www.nc.tv, www.dole.gov, www.cosmeticplasticsurgerystatistics.com, www.themicupgallery.info, www.beauty.about.com. Outline skin care practices from early cultures. Much of today's skin and body care therapies are rooted in the practices and attempts of earlier civilizations to ward off disease in order to live healthier, longer lives. The brief history outlined in this section will acquaint you with some of the ways men and women have improved upon skin health in nature by changing and enhancing their appearance. Learn the history of your profession to understand how far the industry has advanced and help you predict and understand the origins of skin care ingredients and techniques. Ancient Egypt. The Egyptians used cosmetics as part of their personal beautification habits, for religious ceremonies, and in preparing the deceased for burial. One of the earliest uses of henna, a dye obtained from the mignonette tree, was as a reddish hair dye and as a temporary tattoo, as well as for body art and on fingernails. Ancient Greece. The words cosmetics and cosmetology come from the Greek word kosmetikos, meaning skilled in the use of cosmetics. The Greeks viewed the body as a temple, and they frequently bathed in olive oil and then dusted their bodies in fine sand to regulate their body temperature and protect themselves from the sun. Honey and olive oil were also used for elemental protection. Ancient Rome. The ancient Romans are famous for their bathhouses, which were magnificent public buildings with separate sections for men and women. Steam therapy, body scrubs, massage, and other physical therapies were all available at bathhouses. Bathing and grooming rituals included applying rich oils and fragrances made from flowers, saffron, almonds, and other ingredients. Asia, China, and Japan. Geishas removed their body hair using a technique similar to today's threading. They wrapped a thread around and extracted each hair. Japanese women used a type of paper called aburtorigami to blot oil from the skin and reduce shine. Chinese women mixed rice with water as a toner and used turmeric as a main ingredient in their facial masks to prevent wrinkles and skin discoloration. Recipes for masks and creams using crushed pearls, ginger, ginseng based on plants date back to thousands of years. More recently, recipes from the Ming Dynasty, 1300, are being rediscovered today. Africa. Since ancient times, Africans have created remedies and grooming aids from the materials found in their natural environments such as roots, berries, and clay. Ancient Africans often adorned themselves with a variety of colors to blend into their environment for hunting. The Middle Ages. Healing, particularly with herbs, was largely in the hands of the church. Pale skin was a sign of wealth and status. Women wore colored makeup on their cheeks and lips, but not on their eyes. Bathing was not a daily ritual, but those who could afford them used fragrant oils. The Renaissance era. Women shaved their eyebrows and hairline to show a greater expanse of forehead for a look of greater intelligence. Fragrances and cosmetics were used, although highly colored preparations for lips, cheeks, and eyes were discouraged. During the mid-1500s reign of Elizabeth I, men and women actually used lead and arsenic face powder to adorn themselves. Age of Extravagance. Marie Antoinette was Queen of France during the Age of Extravagance from 1755 to 1793. Women of status bathed in strawberries and milk and used extravagant cosmetic preparations, such as scented face powder made from pulverized starch. Lips and cheeks were often brightly colored in pink and orange shades by crushed geranium petals. Small silk patches were used to decorate the face and conceal blemishes. The Victorian Age. Modesty was greatly valued, and makeup and showy clothing were discouraged except in the theater. To preserve skin health and beauty, women used beauty masks and packs made from honey, eggs, milk, oatmeal, fruits, vegetables, and other natural ingredients. Victorian women pinched their cheeks and bit their lips to induce natural color rather than using cosmetics such as lipstick and rouge. Summarize the current and future states of the aesthetics industry. Each decade of the 20th and 21st centuries has seemed to have an inherently different look, whereas in earlier history it may have taken a century to bring about change. Today changes occur much more rapidly. For example, the first women's razor was offered in 1915, laser hair removal services were offered in the 1990s, and today the use of personal, at-home hair reduction devices is on the rise, Figure 1:14. Since life has become more fast-paced and stressful, environmental assaults on the skin have increased. This enhances the value of an esthetician's services, particularly to consumers who are more knowledgeable and more affluent than those in previous generations. Skincare options today are more science-based, and the results are more dramatic. Consumers view these personal services and products as necessary to their health and sense of well-being, and consider them more as a routine than a luxury. With information on facial services, treatments, and product ingredients readily available, consumers are making more informed, discerning decisions about cosmetics in general. The birth of the medical spa has created growth in a segment of the skincare industry, and with that, new procedures and products are continuing to increase at a rapid pace. The future for aesthetics is promising. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts job opportunities for estheticians will increase by 12% from 2014 to 2024. Consider the following facts about the recent past, current, and future states of the industry. Expert Q&A, Pamela Springer. Owner of the Skin and Makeup Institute of Arizona, founder of Global Skin Solutions, a corrective skin care line, and a professional speaker and former national training director for major skincare companies, Springer's passion is to educate other skincare professionals on the unique nuances of pigmented skin. What inspired you to make a career in aesthetics? In the early 1990s, a recession affected major retailers throughout the country. I was a fashion show producer, but the need for large promotions decreased. During this time, I was recruited to become a national training director for an ethnic skincare product line. This is when I finally found my passion. What has been the most defining moment in your aesthetics career? The hallmark of my career was in 2000 when I became the first esthetician in the state of Arizona to own a freestanding aesthetics school. What would you tell someone considering an aesthetics career? This can be a very lucrative career if you are self-motivated, have a passion for skin health and beauty regimens. After graduating, you continue postgraduate technical training and find a mentor. A mentor helped to catapult my career within 2 years of graduation and open an aesthetics school within 5 years of graduation. How do you give back to the industry? Doing research for a chapter in a book highlighting oncology aesthetics, I was so surprised at the scarcity of information on the skin of individuals of color, as well as those with skin and breast cancer. My goal is to give informational workshops on cancer awareness focused on external manifestations of chemotherapy and radiation along with ingredients to avoid. How do you grow yourself as a professional? I constantly take classes and read the latest advancements in technology and ingredients. Consumers. Anti-aging will continue to be a top priority. Men's skincare will continue to grow. According to the Google Beauty Trends 2017 report, U.S. consumers have an increased interest in vegan skincare and facial masks, especially charcoal and clay. Development of gluten-free skincare and makeup products are on the rise with the increased awareness of gluten intolerance. Baby boomers. The baby boomers, Americans born between 1946 and 1964, constitute the largest generation in U.S. history. They are also the largest single market for skincare products and services. Baby boomers and their children enjoy the benefits the skincare market offers. There will be plenty of opportunities for estheticians in newer settings such as lifestyle and retirement centers. Figure 1:15. Ingredients. Organic cosmetics grew in popularity in the 20th century, following the overall trend of other types of organic products. New ingredients and therapies for wrinkles, skin cancer, and general skin health will continue to be developed. Cell and tissue protectants will be sought by consumers. Nurture over nature takes the lead role when defining anti-aging methodologies. Technologically advanced ingredients that are effective for various skin problems include plant stem cells and different types of peptides that improve the health of the skin and truly have anti-aging properties. Antioxidants and other vitamins are being used for the many different ways they affect the skin. Figure 1:16. Did you know? Remember that it is against the law for an esthetician to inject Botox registered, or similar substances, or fillers of any kind. It is legal in some states for estheticians to perform laser hair reduction or other types of laser treatments. However, your state laws should always be referenced. When it comes to other treatments such as chemical peels or microdermabrasion, laws should also be referenced, but these services can be performed in most states. Technology. The 20th century brought about tretinoin, retin-A registered, Botox registered, alpha-hydroxy acid, and oxygen facials, the use of galvanic current, radiofrequency, lasers, high-frequency machines, and a myriad of sought-after cosmetic surgery procedures. The interest in less invasive technology is here to stay. Device manufacturers will continue to innovate and improve on existing technologies and create new ones. For example, ultrasound and ultrasonic machines continue to be reinvented and improved upon. Facilities/services. The U.S. Department of Labor predicts the rapid growth of full-service day spas and a growing demand for practitioners licensed to provide a broad range of services. Figure 1:17. Subspecialties such as aesthetics, massage, wellness, and women's fitness centers may be partnered with medical facilities. For example, cosmetic dentists are partnering with cosmetic surgeons, and plastic surgeons are partnering with gynecologists. Teaching hospitals that run clinical studies in human potential also have medical spas and fitness centers to enhance the benefits of these studies. We may see more estheticians as independent practitioners who make home, office, and hotel visits.